Good morning. Today I have read two journal articles. One discussing job descriptions that have become too detailed, and so the article discussed that highly detailed job descriptions with specialties and subspecialties are great for maybe doctors or technical people, but in the customer service field, these new specialties that they're asking people to have are actually putting them into a box, whereas they feel like they are kind of not able to do certain aspects on their own. So say a customer has an issue, they will transfer you to a manager because the manager would have those particular skills. So what this article was saying was that customer service, in the customer service field, people need to learn new customer service skills and get back to that helping the customer. That you should be able to sell to anybody, find out the answer without having to go to the management unless there's a huge problem. So basically, they're just talking about the change of customer service, that actually people are wanting to help customers now, learn more about them, and build more of a relationship with them instead of just, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have that skill, or I don't have that answer. Let me, give you to my manager. So basically that was what the article is out saying, that even though job descriptions can be detailed, if they're too detailed, and you get a person who just knows a specific amount of things, and they aren't willing to adapt to change and can't adapt to change, then it's just not going to be a good fit for customer service. That was the first one. The second one was creating value through a simple structured job analysis. It talked about writing a job analysis and some of the key things about the analysis. They say job analysis involves basically breaking something down apart. And if your organization employs somebody to analyze and evaluate, you really should be employing somebody to more be breaking it down so people understand what these job descriptions or job analysis mean. If you make it too technical, people aren't able to understand what they are needing to do. So what it also says was it refers to a job as duties and responsibility. And then analysis is breaking the jobs down into parts is what they tell you to do. They said there's 3 simple steps to do a good structured analysis. And that the first one is, first, to list the important major actions or responses of the job. And then 2, for each major action or response, list and describe the facts and conditions that must be considered, and identify what needs to be done. And then the third step, which is really basically a summary, and you describe the general nature and describe the variety of tasks and methods. One of the cool things that they had in this one was instead of starting with just the descriptions and the task, they tell you to start with the end product, meaning what are you producing in that job? What actions do you need to take? What recommendations do you need to make? The end product, what are you selling? What outcome do you want? Those types of things. And then you go to the process and include the data and conditions. And after that, you go to the tasking. So the third one would be actually the task, how to do that job, how to get to that end product. So it was a really pretty interesting article. I kind of like the end product first, the process, and then the tasking. That actually made it more doable to me. And that's about it. All right, have a good one.